We're about to start classes there.
All right, finger turns. 6, 7, 8, and 1. And arabesque. And figure up. And reverse. And attitude. And pick her up. And turn. And turn. And dip. Drama. Bring her in. And jazz it. And tough. All right, let's take it from the beginning of the new section. How about, can we see our new dancers actually? Darren and, is it Gabby or Gabrielle?
Either's fine.
Okay, let's go.
You look good in rehearsal today.
Thanks. It's a fun piece.
I'm glad you think so. Do you like dancing here?
It's a good company.
That's not what I meant. I guess I meant more, how attached are you to staying here?
What have you heard? Are they not planning on renewing my contract?
What I'm trying to ask you is, how would you feel about leaving this company to come dance with mine?
Yours.
Yes. It's a new company for, well, I was going to say a new style, but let's be honest, it's more of an old style. Just think about it. It'll be in New York if that helps persuade you.
Hey, do you want to dance?
Not really.
Come on.
You do know this isn't a Victorian ball, right? You're doing it again.
Doing what?
Falling for a girl just because she looks like an actress from some old movie.
I don't do that.
Sarah Hightower in 9th grade, Marissa What's-Her-Name senior year, Georgia our first year in the company.
This time's different.
Hi.
think we've met yet. I'm Gabrielle.
David?
Guessing you're not much of a party person?
No, I guess not. You know, this is one of those times I really wish I smoked.
Because you wish you had lung cancer?
No, it's just that there never seemed to be awkward silences back when people smoked. Because you could just pretend you're too busy lighting up. You know?
Do you know how to get back to the theater? I got a ride with Logan, so my car's still in the lot there.
Okay, well, if you take a right that way, about 3 blocks, that should take you to Elm. And then... You know what? I was looking for an excuse to leave anyway.
My grandmother used to grow lilacs. She said they symbolized your first real love.
I never knew that.
Well, she also said picking them was bad luck. Said it meant you'd have your heart broken or something. So I think she made the whole thing up just so I didn't ruin her garden. Well, this is me.
Right? Well, good night then. Oh, God. Sorry. I don't suppose you're free tomorrow night. Hey. How are you?
Doing pretty well.
Good. Have you been to one of these before?
No.
No, it's great. Really great.
Is it normally all old ladies?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, what'd you think?
I liked it.
Really?
Yeah, I really did.
You know, the thing I always think about when I watch that movie, when I watch any Fred Astaire movie, is that it wasn't about showing off the way dance is now. I mean, don't get me wrong, Fred Astaire's technique was incredible, and I'm sure that he could dance rings around anyone in the world today. But that wasn't the point. It was his phrasing, his elegance, the simplicity of it all. And it's the same with movies from back then, and life.
Well, it was made during the Depression, so I don't think life was simple.
No, not simple economically or even politically, but doesn't matter. Come on, we should go. Do you ever wish there was an art director wherever you went? And a costume designer?
Why do you want life to be like a movie so badly?
Because in a movie, things are
Simpler?
Yeah. There's always some screenwriter pulling the strings, making sure that everything turns out all right in the end. And the main character always makes the right decision.
Yeah, but we don't know what happens after the end. Maybe the couple doesn't stay together. Maybe the guy gets sent to war. Come on, I'm sorry. I'm sure they all live happily ever after.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I've got to be on stage soon. So.
You really weren't gonna say goodbye?
I didn't want to ruin her performance.
I meant to me. I hope it's everything you wanted.
David!